A new MonsterVerse Titan teased to appear in Godzilla and Kong the New Empire hints at the role Titanus Doug will have in the movie. Let me know in the comments section what you see happening with this new character in the New Empire. But before Kong's long-lost half-cousin decides to try and provoke some cute little otters and pay the price, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I'd like to say hello, guys and gals. I'm Nick, and welcome to 30's Feedback. So, Titanus Doug is the name that was affectionately given by fans to the grinning, crab-eating lizard in Godzilla vs. Kong. The name was immediately embraced by legendary and Godzilla vs. Kong director Adam Wingard, who has been adamant that Titanus Doug will make an appearance in the upcoming sequel. Godzilla vs. Kong provides very little clues as to what to expect from Titanus Doug when he returns. The scene that made him an instant fan favourite consisted of only one shot, which saw the creature devour a small crab monster when the human characters were arriving in the Hollow Earth. Because there wasn't any room in the story for the movie to establish any further details about the creature, what part it will play in the sequel is unknown. Its absence from the Godzilla and Kong trailer has maintained that mystery. One of the movie's new creatures may factor into where Titanus Doug fits into the bigger picture. The Godzilla and Kong trailer unveiled a baby ape titan that looks to be of the same orangutan-like species as the MonsterVerse's Skarking. Its juvenile appearance combined with previous rumors of Godzilla vs. Kong sequel being a Son of Kong story indicates it'll be taken under Kong's wing and perhaps act as a protagonist in its own right. It's not old enough to fight any giant monsters, but could very well be in the same size category as the Hollow Earth lizard. With that in mind, it's possible Titanus Doug is part of the Baby Ape Titan story. A new toy line for Godzilla and Kong the New Empire supports this notion. An action figure of the new monster, which the toy line has named Suko, is packaged with Titanus Doug. The pairing confirms nothing on its own, but goes hand in hand with the idea that because of their similar sizes, they'll be sharing screen time. It could be that in addition to Godzilla and Kong's respective challenges, Godzilla and Kong will highlight Suko's MonsterVerse adventure and show him crossing paths with Titanus Doug. Suko may even make friends with the lizard.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yup!
Titanus Doug's diet in Godzilla vs. Kong proves its carnivorous nature, but that doesn't mean it'll necessarily identify the humans or Suko as prey. Suko befriending Titanus Doug feels much more plausible than the lizard being used in any sort of antagonistic manner. The expression on its face in Godzilla vs. Kong, which was regarded by many as to be a smile, has heavily influenced its reputation with fans. Despite only appearing in one scene, Titanus Doug has already been accepted as a friendly Hollow Earth monster, hence the non-threatening name chosen for him. Of course, the movie doesn't have to accept this interpretation, but based on how Wingard has welcomed the response to Titanus Doug, it's hard to imagine the MonsterVerse rejecting it. Rather than see Titanus Doug menace the Godzilla and Kong cast, chances are Titanus Doug will join the MonsterVerse's small lineup of benevolent titans. If that happens, the creature can accompany Suko and possibly Godzilla and Kong's human characters as they traverse the Hollow Earth world. Pulling it into their side of the narrative would give the MonsterVerse ample opportunity to, as Wingard has said, get its money's worth out of Titanus Doug.
I don't think I'll have to call out no names, but I think there's going to be a realization that I'm the cash cow.
With Titanus Doug in a position to feature prominently in Godzilla and Kong, he has good odds of getting his own monster fight in Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire. He's obviously not large enough to contend with any fully grown Titan, but as Godzilla vs. Kong and Kong Skull Island has already proven, the Monsterverse boasts monsters of all sizes. The Hellhawks, for instance, who are confirmed to exist in Titanus Doug's Hollow Earth home, look to be on his level and could be potential adversaries for him in the film. Other monsters Titanus Doug may be capable of battling include the wolf-like beasts in Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire footage. If they attack the humans or Suko, Titanus Doug could intervene, granting the Godzilla vs. Kong sequel a way to give each of its monsters, regardless of size, their fair share of action in the Monsterverse. There's a limit on how much Titanus Doug can do, but taking on a few Hollow Earth predators could be enough to adequately show off its capabilities.
Hercules, Hercules, Hercules,
Wonder
Hercules.